Let's go now to Kay. Kay, hi, you're on Ground Zero calling from Gold Bar, Washington tonight. Hi, Kay.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
And this is wonderful. Thank you for all this stuff all the time.
You bet.
Clif, I'd like to ask a question. Kind of very similar to what the gentleman just before asked. According to the data, which would you do? Would you do things like at this point try to get in there and pay off that remainder of that credit card debt and this and that so that you're free and clear when this financial stuff hits the fan really bad? Or would you just try to stock up on food and gasoline and things like that if you had limited resources?
Yeah, if I had limited resources, the last thing I would do is give any portion of them to bankers. I would come to the same conclusion that I personally came to over a decade ago, that the credit card as an industry is a usurious scam that does nothing but bankrupt the people morally and ethically and financially, and I wouldn't put any money towards them. I'd let them try and come and get me for the money, and I'd fight them tooth and nail all the way down just to cause them the aggravation, even though I know the court system is loaded in their favor. And I would do everything I could to protect my immediate family members with the idea of being on the immediacy level in the sense that, food, shelter, clean water, health care, that kind of thing.
Thank you. And the WebBot does not show any help like coming from like the dinar revaluing or anything like that. Right?
No. I look at things from a mega level. Okay, here's our problem. If you were to go up to a high enough viewpoint, look down on the planet, you would find out one thing: that it is an entirely surrounded by a complex currency system, but it is basically one system. There is no wealth on the planet that doesn't exist on the planet, so you can't have wealth from one part of the planet bail out the vast majority of us on the other. The United States and all of the people in Europe and everybody that participated in the central banking and warfare model have built up a huge giant debt that can never, ever be repaid, and that realization is known at the level of the powers that be, and it's gradually dawning on everybody else as this whole system crashes. So no, the dinar's revaluing isn't going to bring in any value from anybody. And by the way, the Rothschilds, Bauer family, have gone on in and bought up all the Iraqi oil and all of that anyway, so they now own all of the dinars, and there will never be a revaluation that doesn't suit them.
Okay, that totally makes sense. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kay, for calling tonight. Thank you so much.